Greetings again, Board. My apologies for the need to come here once again and give you an update on the status of my son's situation. I notice a number of new faces here this evening, so I would like to invite everyone to visit my blog, www.sgprc.net, or just blog SGPRC. It's one of the top results. For those of you who are new here this evening, I would just very briefly like to recap my son Kevin Argula's case. Kevin is a developmentally disabled deaf man. Our family provided services for him for 14 years so that he could live in his own apartment independently, and worked long-term, 9 years, as a truck unloader at Walmart. On February 1st, 2015, this regional center terminated our family provided services. Within just a few months, my son was unemployed due to failed vendor services. Within a year, he was evicted from his first apartment due to failed vendor services. He was subsequently evicted from a second apartment due to failed vendor services. And finally, he became homeless. My son was homeless for 13 months while your regional center paid your vendor $10,000 a month. Yes, it's all on my blog. Regional center paid their vendor $10,000 a month to allow my son to live in a homeless situation. More details on my blog. I do want to update you on the in-home support services situation. Your regional center continues to block 271 hours a month of in-home support services. Workers are not permitted to enter my son's apartment. We're waiting for Mr. Penman to do the right thing, which is to have Los Angeles County terminate my son's IHSS. Until such time as Mr. Penman does the right thing, IHSS workers continue to report every day. They're denied access to their workplace, violation of labor law, and they park on the street for the duration of their work shift. This is illegal, denying IHSS workers their employment. Finally, I have something that I've alluded to in the past, and I'll fill you in. Mr. Penman is giving me enough stuff to blog about for 20 years. So you may know, if you don't know, you should know, that Mr. Penman petitioned DDS to become conservator for my son. So this is now in probate court. There'll be a lot more updates to come about. But that, as you may know, in 2010, the Board of Audits audited the regional center system and found rampant nepotism and fear of retaliation. So that's the ultimate retaliation. If a parent complains too much, regional center, become conservator of their kid. Thank you so much. I'll have another update for you next month.